How many of the positive divisors of 168 are even? Alright, so we're looking for divisors. We're counting divisors just like we have in some of these other exercises. This one has a little twist because we just want the even divisors. But let's go ahead and come up with the prime factorization of 168. So we have 2 times 84, and 84 can be broken down into 2 times 42, and 42 can be broken down into 2 times 21, and then 21 is 3 times 7. So 168, the prime factorization of that is 2 cubed times 3 times 7. Alright. Now if we were going to count the divisors like we normally would, we would say there's 4 options for the power of 2. We can have 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, or 2 to the 3 in a divisor of 168. And we'd have 2 options for the power of 3 and 2 options for the power of 7. Alright? But we're looking for just even divisors. And if it's even, it has to have at least one factor of 2. Okay? So 2 to the 0 is not an option if we want just the even divisors. Okay? Because 2 to the 0 is just 1. So 1 times 3, or 1 times 7, or 1 times 7 times 3, that's going to give you an odd number. And we don't want to count the odd ones. We want to count the even ones. Alright? So, how many options do we have for the power of 2 in order to get an even factor? We can have 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, or 2 to the 3. Right? So we have 3 options for the power of 3. For power of 2. For how many 2's to include in the divisors. Okay? In the divisor. And then for 3, we still have 2 options there, because as long as we've got at least 1 2, we're alright. And we have 2 options for the power of 7. So we end up with 12 even divisors of 168.